Hello, welcome back to Great British Churches. We've gone a bit rogue today. We're at St Michael and All Angels Church in Occold, Suffolk. Just let me pick up the front load on. Now, this is a bit of a one. We've pulled up here before and the church hasn't been open, but it is today. And we've got a bit of family history with this one, with Mel's one, because you've got some relative. You tell us.
Yeah, I've had relatives that lived in Occold. Now we are talking late 1700s, early 1800s.
Before they got sent to Australia and places like that.
They did not get sent to Australia. He, however, and his family did get removed from Occold. But he was a bit of a wrong one, and I love him. And his wife's brother was done for breaking the clock. And there isn't a clock here, but like Paul said in the car on the way here, it might not be a clock with a clock face, it could just be a bell. But how he broke it, I don't know. But anyway, he's not a help, is he? Right, so anyway, there's the tower. It's not a great big tower, is it? What do you reckon, 50 feet? Yeah, so that's that. Nice flint tower. Now the reason we say we've gone rogue is I normally spend time writing laborious notes out about and we plan it. We saw it, and there's at the time we were recording this in August 2023, we went through Debenham to get to and we got diverted. And then we had to be diverted again to go to Framlingham. And we come past here and thought, this looks a good one.
But you've got history here, and this...
I have. A lot of my family, or my ancestors, came from here. Now look at that lovely worn step. Now you think of how many people over the centuries have walked across this step. And they've all worn that away. It's lovely.
It's a proper little...
It is. Now, I know nothing about this. This is just... Oh, my word. She's a bit scary.
Yeah.
I've got a scary Mary sitting on the windowsill. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Right. So, this is beautiful. Look at the ceiling. The ceiling is not your typical timber ceiling. And then you've got, that's the tower arch there.
Look at the themes up there. This is just amazing.
Yeah. Oh, you've found the bell ropes, haven't you? No, you are not pulling the bell. I have to watch him. I can smell cooking. Lovely. I ain't me, I got deodorant on.
I love the games there. I love this. Enchanted Gardens jigsaw.
Country jigsaw.
Country life. Oh. I love stuff like this.
Yeah, it's because you're an antique, darling. You can appreciate it.
Antique, and I can appreciate it.
Oh,
look at that. Westward bound. A puzzle of our new ship, the Queen
look
Mary.
what I found.
And what have you found? Oh, brasses. Oh, either way. It's worth saying actually, when we were little kids, the churches were, especially on tombstones, full of brasses. They all got removed because of people pinching for the metal.
I don't know if that was always the case, but I think they become worn and things like that. So they were, a lot of them were removed. So we've got in memory of John Edgar Kent, who was the sexton here for 30 years. That's a
long shift, isn't it?
That is. And look at these beautiful pews.
It's just great.
Do you want to have a look in the book to see how old they are? We have got a book. It is...
There we go. We're on Mortlock today, are we?
Yeah,
right.
do we have a look? So I'll show it to the viewer.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There we go. DP, that's our guidebook. This is what we use for our
We've got loads of
churches.
books, as you have. You've got like shelves full of them.
I know,
But
I'm
if we just point out
obsessed.
these pews, we've just come from my church, which is moneyed. It's a wall town. There's a lot of money would have gone into the church. Here we're talking ordinary people.
Yeah.
Agricultural, rural, farmers, yeomen. I mean, if we can point out these pews, look, hand carved, elm,
Yeah.
I should imagine.
Yeah.
And if you notice, there's a little hole in the top, and that was where you put a lighted reed. What you'll do, you get a reed out of the marshes,
I do apologise.
and you dip it in beeswax, and that would be your light. That would be all the light you had in here, really. I mean,
Well, apart from the candles on the wall
well, yeah, but would you have had?
and the candle in the niche.
Yeah, but this is all later.
I know.
love it, like, there's even things
Candles
here
on the
like-
wall. What?
There's even things here like people in the village. I love this. Because we think of these things as ancient places, but they're still current, it's still years.
What's the tree with all the dates on it then?
I think what I would imagine it's showing how the tree has grown
Oh,
over time.
okay.
I love that. Pictures of people getting married here.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. No, it is a nice church, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
It's intimate.
Intimate little parish church.
Look at it, and it's got a pulpit cover.
Pulpit cover, yeah.
Amazing.
And because a pulpit would have been a much later thing, way, 16th, 17th century, probably later than that.
And it's been tied. Look at the ties up there.
I love the niches there, which ones would have held a saint.
Yeah, or a candle.
And in the last video, we spoke about, we showed you the stairs that led up to the rood loft. Now here's an example of one.
Yeah.
You can see the steps still exist over in the corner there behind the pulpit, which led to nowhere. Because even a tiny church like this would have had a rood screen, because the area down the end there would have been where all the where all the priests were. And, where all
And
the
there's
magic
another one
happens.
there, look, that's been blocked up.
Yeah.
Now, I do love the sign.
Mindset.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, look. Isn't that funny? I like that.
Oh no, I love this though. It's
It's like a harvest festival, isn't it?
It's like you've got an Abergold thing there. Look at the music sheets. Thank you for the music.
Yeah. Is it harvest festival yet?
We'll be in a couple of weeks, yeah. Usually about the 10th, isn't it?
I don't know, I can't remember. I know every time I went back to school we had to take in some fruit or something. My mother found a bag of flour at the shops once that someone dropped and she donated that to the harvest festival.
There we go.
Look at that little window in
Memory
there.
of somebody died in the First World War. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. What is that? Herbert Nicholas Todd, M.A. Oxon. Private in the Queen's Westminsters. Born at Occold Rectory, September the 21st, 1878. Killed in action near...
Palmer.
Thank you. France, October the 7th, 1916. So not very old at all.
No.
And that's sad.
Not.
Nice bit of carpeting.
Iron Half Gentleman who died 1814, aged 32 years. Oh, there's the priest's door.
Tiny, isn't it?
We're able to come in. It's locked up, but tiny door.
Oh, that is locked up because there'll be idiots like you who will want to open it.
Well, I'm not an idiot. I love it, the pulpit.
Narissa Jones. Oh, look at that, look, in memory. Beautiful window. It's modern. It's got probably a little bit of medieval about it. I don't know if it's...
But if you look at the ceiling and how it goes, I would imagine this is a far older part of the church.
Yeah, you've got a wooden roof here.
This is probably just it to begin with,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
and then
If you
you've
look at
got the
window,
chancel arch there.
It's almost Saxon, isn't it?
Yeah. But you look at the leaves around that little tiny window there, look.
It's gorgeous.
It is a lovely church. We commented at the time in that it was a neat church. This isn't neat and tidy.
But
It's got character, it's got age.
it's got centuries of being used for what it is, and it's
Yeah.
like a church.
Who was that over there you used to read? Was it Robert Howard Gent? Because I think I've just found his wife.
You found old? Of course,
Judith.
she was tall. 1748.
Yeah.
Blimey.
There's not really a lot to see here. Oh, you got the you got that there. Look, the piscina. It's a charming, charming little church. But it's ordinary, and you can tell by the state of the walls that there's no money here to restore it, really, I suppose.
I love the bits of repair work over time.
Yeah. It's very creaky underfoot. I feel like I'm going to go through. And then we've got the coat of arms. I have absolutely no idea who the coat of arms is for. And then we've got the font there. Like I say, without reading the book, I know nothing. So, there we go. We've got Scary Mary with her wellies on again. And what is he doing up there?
Just looking at the DVD collection there. The top one is Borat. How odd.
Yeah, it's a nice little church. Oh, it is. It is. It's beautiful.
Do you know, like looking at the top of those steps, if that's as high as it went, it wasn't very high, rude.
Yeah.
Just about to duck under it, that'd be it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You'd had to have been quite a small person, I think. And you imagine you would have had long robes on, so if you were kneeling to get through something, you'd have been constantly pulling at them, and then you'd have to pull them up. And I know I've worn a long dress; it's not comfortable.
Oh. Right. You gonna have a look around the outside?
You can do.
Yeah.
I was looking for something that says, but I can't see it.
It's a bit odd. You're telling us about the cemetery got filled up here long, long ago, and so they built a new one across the road.
Yeah, there is a bigger cemetery right across the road. We have been in there, and they've got very tall gravestones over there, and it's sort of where is it? Where that telegraph pole is there, and you just see beyond there is there. So we're just going to have a look. Oop, mind the step. We're going to just have a look.
Just looking at the side of the church, if you like.
It's just a very, very ordinary church. There's nothing remarkable about it. There's nothing horrible about it.
What would you say? I think the end bit looks 14th or 15th century.
You've got the book, my love.
I'll sit down on the bench and study it then.
Come with me.
I'm coming.
Why don't you walk and read at the same time? I have to.
Find the page.
I'll put a postcard in it.
You put a postcard in it.
Yeah, he's lost the postcard. See?
Okay, the tower is 15th century, blah, 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 blah.
And we've got head stops on that little window. No, that's the little window that I said, look at the leaf detail on the other side. And this is the outside of that. And there's the little priest door there. Again, another tiny little doorway. It's quite wet, this graveyard. I'm not sure I'm going to go all the way round it.
No, it's just gorgeous.
Do you want to go all the way round?
No, it's the same. I've been round. It's the same on both sides.
Yeah, and you've got the Holy Cross up there as well, which is unusual because it looks like it might be original, and they would have been torn down in Dowsing's time.
Yeah.
So he may not have been here. I've not read up on this. So I don't know if Dowsing has been here.
I've looked at it, he doesn't look like he has.
But then there's no stained glass windows.
No.
So who knows? It's a charming, charming little tiny country church.
Right, onwards.
Onwards. And we'll see you on the next one.